Okay, people. So yeah, I just want to talk about living your best life, keeping it safe, keeping it real, keeping out of trouble, and really, people just want a good life. They want to be happy in themselves, around themselves. And when you're young, or when you're caught up in stuff, you think it's clever, and it's the best situation is to go around, causing trouble and getting a bad name for yourself. When really all you're gonna be is a target, and you're gonna be looking over your shoulder for a long, 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 long time. And you don't need to do that. You want to really live a peaceful life. And from my experiences, like if I didn't keep it law abiding, if I didn't keep out of trouble, then I won't be where I am today, and I won't be able to live my best life and, be educated, have opportunities, be free in my thinking, be free in where I am. Because at the end of the day, if you go around beating people up or hitting people or, firing bullets at people or anything like that, at the end of the day, you're going to get locked up for a long time. And at the end of the day, you don't want to be going in and out of prison. Those people that are in prison, they don't want to be there in the first place. The only reason why they keep going back is because they ain't got the tools to get out of there and sort their shit out. Okay? So I do apologise if I'm swearing. It's just I'm getting really emotional right now. This is something I'm passionate about. I think, if you could help people, if you could give people the right tools, then they won't make all the bad choices, and criminality won't be so rife. And at the end of the day, I've been in pubs where you've been in with a group of your friends. I'm not a big man. I'm not hard. I just think for myself. I might be a hard thinker, and I might be able to put up with stuff, but that's only because I've seen stuff and I've been around stuff that makes you think, well, I'm quite happy to be here. I don't want to be, buried down the road and be forgotten about at 14 or 18 or whatever age. That is really not good stuff. And really, when you see stuff like that, it makes you think, well, it can't get any worse. And sometimes, you just have to persevere and think for yourself and be a hard thinker, age of the mind stuff. And so I've been in pubs before, and you be with people, and someone don't like you, or a group of your friends, and once these people came over with a pool cue, and they're waving it around, and I'm thinking, I don't need this, because I don't need to bring trouble home to my mum's doorstep and upset her, when I can keep it safe, be the bigger man by just outmaneuvering people and being smart about the situation. And it was like a western, these guys started throwing the pool cues around, all my friends all jumping around and getting black eyes and punched and that. And this one guy went to pick up a pint glass, so I got him in a headlock, and I said, you just got to calm down, we don't want any trouble. And he says he will, but I could sense it in his energy, he wasn't going to calm down. So I'm like, nah, this guy ain't calming down, you ain't letting you go, mate, sorry. And I kept it law abiding, I kept out of trouble. And then some big guys, some big hefty guys, two of these big guys just dragged us out the pub and went out the back, and we was okay and we're left to it. And some of my friends wanted to go back in and, sort of stuff out. But then I thought, at the end of the day, knock knock, who's there? It's the police officer. You're coming down to the station. You're nicked. Criminal record. Are you going to be a counsellor? Are you going to be a public speaker? Are you going to be someone that your kid looks up to in the long run if you ain't got an education doing the right thing? No. And the thing is, if you get out of the prison system because you've got the tools, you've done it through self-discovery, self-development and self-learning. And sometimes it takes a smarter guy to walk away. But when you're a teenager, you're too busy trying to prove yourself, because you've got all this testosterone and all this energy saying that I need to be the big man, when you don't want to be the target. Because these people that are the target, the big man, they know full well that they're looking over their shoulder 24/7 with possibilities of stuff happening, and you don't want to put yourself in that situation. And it's no good for yourself, place where you live, and the people around you, because it's only going to cause more friction, more effects from the effects that happen and happen and happen again, and it just escalates into more. And you want to just try and Make the most of your school days. Make the most of all your opportunities. And if you can help someone, help them. But at the end of the day, you know, when people are going, you know, trying to rev you up and tell you to do bad stuff and that and get people back and, you know, go out and be the big man, it's not really that big, really. At the end of the day, when you're 60 odd or something, you want to sit down, watch the TV and just be at peace with yourself and know that really looking back, you did okay and you made yourself happy through the right actions. And sometimes, you know, it's hard for people that go in and out of prisons and those that are caught up in criminality, because that's all you ever know. And when you try and escape that world, it's a different burden and a different beast. And, you know, if we can help people, help them. And the moral of the story is sometimes it's just best just to do the smartest thing and outmaneuver them, because at the end of the day, what comes around goes around. And, you know, if you can keep it peaceful, keep it smart, develop yourself and create a better you, what's inside, that's what counts. What's in here, that's what counts. You know, condition yourself and your mind and create positive, powerful, good intentional speaking that can motivate people from all walks of life. That's better than being, you know, the top shotter, the baddest man on the block, and the guy that is making all the money through whatever. You know, you don't need to do that. So my advice for you is, if you're young now, is get an education, work it, learn to think for yourself, get all the experiences on board, and try and keep it peaceful where you can. Do the right thing, man. And sometimes if you walk away, don't ever be ashamed of that, because one day you'll look back in 5 years' time and you might compare yourself to someone who was trying to provoke you, and you'll have the last laugh. And you got to do the right thing, because that's what you need to do for your situation. Okay, so just try your best, do the right thing, keep it peaceful, keep it right with people who are right with you, keep yourself safe, stay in the right areas and do the right thing. And don't be, you know, causing trouble, because what goes around comes around. And at the end of the day, if you're peaceful, at peace with yourself, there's no better feeling than being free and happy in who you are, because you can walk down the road and you don't have to worry about anyone, because you've got the energy, the experience within, the power within, the mindset. And that's what it's all about, mindset, to say, that's just not my situation, that's childish, don't be taking on people's problems, and you can be free in where you are and what you're doing. And that's all people want. It's just that some people, they've got their own agendas and they get a little bit mixed up. But be a winner, follow the right people, do the right thing, keep it law abiding, and remember, you know, these big bad men, they look over their shoulder, they don't like it, and they have to live that life because they're always looking over their shoulder. But if you can make the right choices now and stay away from criminality, you'll do better. And remember, these people that go in and out of prison, they only do it because they've got no options, because they've lost all the options they have through being criminal, causing trouble, hurting people, and being the big bad thug. And sometimes when you get to a certain point in your life, you realise that being a big man, it's better to be at peace with yourself. And I'm not disrespecting people who have to walk that life, but I think if we sat down and had a good conversation and talked with our demons and talked about the real life situations and what the possibilities were, I think we'll tick some boxes together. And I get it, man, you know. Big up yourself, stay powerful, stay real, stay safe, stay you, do what's right for your situation. No disrespect, man. We just keep it with peace, love and unity. One love. Good people. Bye.